Yeah, you read the title of the video. The Campaign Trail is a game made by Dan Bryan in the early 2010s, where you campaign, shocking, as a presidential candidate trying to win an election. You answer questions, and at the end of the game, the votes are tallied, and you see if you win or lose. This game has caused a thriving modding community, with some mods good, some mods bad, and some mods on OpenTCT. Now, you might be wondering, oh, ping pong, where's RFK vs. episode 5? You're making a whole new series that you're not gonna finish. Shut up. Alright, let's get into it. 4352 BCE, Cold Famine. In Cold Famine, you play as the unnamed leader of an Indo-European tribe trying to help your people through a famine. In my blind run, my people managed to just barely survive the famine, and I also managed to get a wife and kid, though you can, abort the kid if you want. I'd say it's a good mod. 7 out of 10. 36 to 64 AD, the Apostle to the Gentiles. The Apostle to the Gentiles is a mod where you play as St. Paul, trying to spread the gospel of Christianity to, well, the Gentiles. As a Christian myself, the mod was super accurate and detailed, so love its respectful portrayal of Christianity. First blind run, I died. For the second blind one, I was executed, but the Paulines got the highest support. Highly recommend this mod for any Christian or people interested in the Christian faith. 10 out of 10. Declaration 1776. Declaration 1776 is a mod where you play as John Adams, trying to get the Continental Congress to approve the Declaration of Independence, while also having a say in how it's written. It's a very accurate portrayal of revolutionary America, and I love the mill mechanic. Could any other mod produce this peak? Yeah. You know, if things that never were had this, it probably would be much better. In my first blind run, fortunately I couldn't unite the colonies, thus the revolution failed. Even though the mod maker was Tom 1923, later got exposed as a homophobe and transphobe, it's still a good mod. 9 out of 10. 1792, The Young Republic. In this mod, you play as James Madison, trying to secure a win for the Democratic Republicans, they were called the Republicans back then, but for the vice presidential seats. This mod was set in the pre-12th Amendment days, so there was no distinction between president and VP. The person who got second would become vice president. George Washington is basically portrayed as a senile old fool being puppeteered by elites. That's the wrong image. Wrong. Sorry, guys. I lost my blind run. There's nothing much to say. Well, it's decent, but it's not really something I'd replay. It's a 5 out of 10. 1793, On the Terror. On the Terror takes place in a world where America lost the French Revolution, only for the Second Revolution to succeed. As radical Jacobin candidate Benjamin Franklin Bosch, your moves will change this young nation to run for consul, that's the title they use instead of president, against Girondin candidate Thomas Paine. This mod is an incredibly interesting world and great ending slides if you win. Fortunately, I lost, but the mod was still pretty fun. I give this mod an 8 out of 10. And yeah, that's it for the first part. I skipped over 1498 Florence because it's not really interesting, and 1796 because it's like one of the first mods, so I'm not really sure I can like compare it. So, and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye. Do 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 do.